Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Jacqueline. If you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe down below and hit the bell right next to it. That way you get notified every time I post a new video. So it's currently 5:11 p.m. I have a birthday dinner to go to tonight and it's at 8, so we have about like 2 hours and a half maybe to get ready. We're gonna be doing makeup, hair, and outfit. So as you guys could tell by the title of this video, I'm gonna be getting ready with you guys while I share some fun facts about myself. I feel like I haven't done a video like this since the very first video that I ever posted on YouTube, and I want you guys to get to know me a little better, you know? So we're literally gonna go ahead and get right into it. I am going to put on our cute little headband. Aren't we just so cute? Oh my gosh. So we already know the drill. We're gonna start off with some skincare to have a super fresh, clean base. Let's go ahead and get right into this video. Starting off with the basics. My name is Jacqueline. Most of my friends and family call me Jackie. I am 21 years old. I was born and raised here in Oklahoma City. I am Mexican. Both of my parents are from Mexico and I do speak Spanish. I am 5'4", which I feel is a pretty average height for a girl. I am the oldest of 3. I have 2 younger brothers. One is 12 and one is 5. The age gap between all of us is literally insane. My current favorite color is sage green. I am also really into neutrals, as you guys can tell by my room and by my little top here. But before that, my favorite color was always teal. Like, that's my day one favorite color. But right now I'm really into sage. So growing up, I had several pets actually. Don't ask me where they are now because I have no idea. But when I was like 8 or 9, I had 2 bunnies. One was white with pink eyes, literally pink eyes, and the other one was white with like dark brown spots. Super cute, black eyes. They were both baby bunnies and their names were Shakira and Ruby. So that was cute. I had them for about like half a year. We built a whole like big sandbox little pit thing for them under my treehouse, and unfortunately once it got cold we had to like give them back because my mom was pregnant at the time and they didn't want to have the bunnies inside. Like, how mean. They just gave away my pets like that. But anyways, it was too cold for them to be outside and they didn't want to bring them inside, so we give them back to the people who gave them to us, which I think was like my dad's friend or something. But that was a fun moment. I remember back then we used to have the like wire fence with like the little holes in it, so the bunnies would always go through those holes when I would like let them out and play with them. And our neighbor had like a really big dog. One time they literally went through the fence and the dog was just like coming at them, and I was like scared for my life. I was already crying, like saying my goodbyes, because I knew my bunnies were gonna get eaten by the big old dog. But my dad literally caught the bunnies in time and they survived, surprisingly, but they did. So I do have a boyfriend. Ow, wow, I just pinched my finger. Anyways, like I was saying, I do have a boyfriend. We met in high school. I'm not gonna tell the whole story because it's honestly like so long, but we were friends throughout high school. We ended up dating at the end of my senior year. We just hit our 3-year anniversary, so that's fun and exciting. I love him so much. So that's that. But when I was in high school, I was on the pom team and I joined my sophomore year. I had grew up being a competitive dancer, and so I was still doing dance at the time when I was in high school, and I got to a point to where I had to choose like dance or pom, and I started dancing when I was 5 years old and I stopped dancing when I was 16. I danced for a good chunk of my life growing up and it was everything to me. I loved it, and I was like, you know, if I'm gonna be in high school, might as well enjoy it. I don't want to just be sitting here with everybody else. Like, it's just not me. So I just was like, you know what, I had enough. I want to try out for the pom team. It was super scary for me, but I honestly, without sounding like conceited or anything, like I knew I was gonna make the team just because I knew what advantage I had unlike most of the other girls trying out who probably didn't have dance experience or whatever. And coming from like a competitive studio, it's like I was still nervous to try out just because it's like high school and it was like my first time doing anything or whatever. but I did it and I made the team, and that was my sophomore year of high school. So from there on out, I was on the pom team for the last 3 years of high school, and I actually became pom captain my senior year. So I was like super happy. I remember I made that one of my goals for my senior year was to become captain of the pom team, and it was like a really big achievement for me. So moving on, let's talk about some of my favorite hobbies. So like I mentioned, I grew up as a competitive dancer, so yes, I love to dance. I do also sing. I don't sing as often anymore, but I used to sing like for my church, and I was in the choir, and I mean I was in the choir in middle school and in elementary school. I also like to do nails. I actually did the set that I have on right now. They probably look a little crusty because they're like growing, and I need to do a fill and change them up, but I do nails. I am self-taught. I taught myself 2021 I think was the year that I started like trying to do it, and it took some time, but now, you know, I'm pretty good at it. The whole process is just super therapeutic for me. So when I was younger, I wanted to be a fashion designer, and I would make clothes for my Build-A-Bears and all my like stuffed animals. I would literally go to Hobby Lobby, buy fabric, and I learned how to sew like by hand, and I would make clothes for them. And it was so much fun. I just got to dress them up however I wanted, and the clothes actually came out pretty cute. Okay, we're gonna move on to foundation now. Also, you guys, I do have my everyday makeup routine up on my channel. I uploaded it not too long ago, so if you do want to know like what products I use and all of that, go check out that video. But another thing about me is that I was in a commercial. I was in 2 actually. So the first commercial that I was in was for Morelos, which is a Hispanic grocery store. And let me tell you guys the story of how that happened. So basically my aunt was messaged by a friend, and he was like, hey, do you think you could record this jingle for a commercial? And she was like, yeah, sure, like no problem, I'll go over right now, we can record it, blah blah blah. And that's what happened, okay? But then he was like, oh, I forgot like to ask if you could basically be like the face for the commercial. And she like didn't know that was a part of the deal, I guess. And so she was like busy that day, and so she called me and she was like, hey, so guess what, would you be down to be in a commercial? And I was like, oh, what do you mean? And she kind of explained the situation to me, and I was like, honestly, I'm down. It was definitely something like out of my comfort zone, but I was like, why not? Like, let's just do it. I think this could be super fun. Also, the way that this looks like so much foundation, I promise it's not, guys. So basically I said yes. I sent in some like headshots. At the time I had my natural dark brown hair, so I looked more like, you know, I guess fit for the role. My boyfriend did go with me because I was like obviously scared to go alone. The day came to go to this commercial, and it was like in a ranch far away in a place I never heard of. When we were on our way, like just following the GPS or whatever, it was so sketch. I was like so scared, but basically I had to lip sync to my aunt's voice, and I also had to like actually sing so it could look real. And so basically I did that, and we did a couple takes. It was a whole day shoot, but it was super fun, and I'm super glad that I did it because it was like a really cool experience. So that's one commercial that I did. The second commercial that I did was for a car dealership, and I actually didn't do that one by myself. I did it with like a couple of my family members, super last minute. And they were like, hey, do you want to come make some quick money and be in a commercial for a dealership, for a car dealership? And I was like, yeah. At this point, I'm like, I'm an experienced commercial girl, like hire me, put me on the spot. I got this down. So we show up and they tell us everything. It was super simple. We had one line, literally one line, and we just had to pretend like we were buying a car and we're like such happy customers and all that. And yeah, it was just so much fun. So okay guys, it's time to really test this concealer. Honestly, I feel like this concealer might be a little light for me, but can't do nothing about it, so we're just gonna have to make it work. So next fun fact, I love scary movies. The thrill and the suspense, like I live for it. My favorite scary movies are like all the Insidious movies and the Conjuring movies. Those are probably like my favorite horror movies that I could watch a million times over and not get tired of it. A lot of people always mistake me for like being a mean girl because I have like a resting bitch face all the time, and it's like that's my face. I'm sorry. I am trying to work on that though, because like my boyfriend is the complete opposite. He's always smiling and he's always super like friendly and stuff, and I'm not. He's the social butterfly in the relationship, not me. So I really want to be able to not have people be intimidated by me and be like shy to talk to me, because I won't talk to people if they don't talk to me, for the most part at least. And I want to be able to like talk to people and like make conversation, you know. Blush time. I'm not sure if you guys can ever see how pigmented this blush is, but she is so cute. Oh my gosh, you guys, another fact about me is that I am very organized and super like neat. I'm such a clean freak. I literally cannot be anywhere that's not organized or anything because I will freak out. Okay guys, mascara is done. Now I'm just putting some glue on some eyelashes, and I'm going to clean off my lips while they dry. I still have enough time to curl my hair, so I am probably gonna do that and then leave my lips to be like the last thing I do. Okay guys, so our lips are fully cleaned off. I'm probably gonna do my hair and come back. That way I can like jam out to some music, because unfortunately YouTube is gonna copyright me if you guys jam out with me. Okay guys, and I'm back. I just finished curling my hair. It came out actually kind of like wavy, but it's fine. I think my makeup looks pretty decent. And my boyfriend said he's picking me up at 7:30. It's 7:22, so I literally have 8 minutes to pick an outfit. So I'm just gonna wrap up the video right here, but I hope you guys enjoyed getting ready with me and hearing some fun facts about me. Hopefully you know me a little better now, but make sure you leave a thumbs up on this video if you did enjoy watching, and also make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any more of my uploads. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you on my next one. Bye.